Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Rob. Parked outside is BigRobsVan, and right here are BigRob's fans. I now have two fans from Ogery. I just recently reviewed this fan. This is the F11 Ogery, and if you want to see the review, that is on the channel. But Ogery reached back out to me and said, if you liked that one, you might like this one even more. So today we're going to take a look at the big brother, the slightly, I mean, it is bigger brother, but it has different features to the F11, and this is the Ogery F21. If you look at the fans themselves, if you compare them, you can see that the actual fan mechanism, I believe, is identical. I believe the fan and the fan is the same, and you can see both fans are mounted to, these are both 20,000 milliamp batteries. Now this one, as you can see, is mounted horizontally, and this is intended for sitting on tabletops, on desks, stable areas. And this one, as you can see, it is mounted vertically. So if you were to stand it like on this railing, it would be a little bit taller. It makes it seem like it would be a little top heavy, or that it would be unstable, but it's really not, because the battery part is so heavy and the fan is so light that there really is a weighted base to it. But the big difference between the F21 and the F11 is that it comes with this tripod stand. So this stand is a telescoping stand, like you've seen probably on camera, like for GoPros and things like that. I have a GoPro tripod. It works exactly the same. It compresses down. There's a little a plastic latch mechanism that holds it in place, and then the legs flip out. So it really does, it looks like it takes up a lot of space, but it breaks down to a pretty small package. From the battery down, this unscrews from the tripod. And so you can take the tripod, break it back down, and then take this and put it somewhere else. That means you can also use this without the tripod. So let's talk about the functionality and compare these two fans. And basically, I would say they are essentially identical. Now the buttons are in a little bit different configuration on the F21 than they were on the F11, but it's the same four buttons. You have the same LED readouts, which is something that I really liked on the first fan, and you get that again here. So you have four different buttons here. You have a timer button. So if you turn this on, let's say you turn it on at night, you have it blowing on your bed area or something like, but you don't want it blowing all night because you don't want to use all your battery. You can press this button and you can set a timer, and it shows you everything that these buttons do is clearly labeled right here on these LEDs. So you could set a timer for this to turn off after 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, or 8 hours. So that's pretty handy. You also have a light button. These are light up LEDs. There are 3 different levels. So if you're out camping doing something and you have a fan, but you also need a light, you can turn on the light. I have used it. I'll tell you a little story here in a minute. I used it last night. I had it on low and it lit up the entire place that I'm staying in. Third, we have the oscillation button. And so again, it goes 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees, and 120 degrees. So it will basically go almost all the way around on the highest one, or on 30, you get this nice spread. So if you set this up maybe at the end of a picnic table, or if you're out just a couple people sitting in chairs and you're camping and you want it to blow back and forth, works perfect for that. And then finally, just like on the other one, we have the night light. So if you press the night light, all these LEDs turn off. So if you have this by your bed, you're sensitive to light. Again, the lights are bright enough for you to read them, but they're blue LEDs, so they don't really bother me, but some people don't like that. So you can press that and turn that off. Again, like the other one, you have this adjustable knob. You can press it on and off. I'll just press it on. You can see the fan turns on, and you can adjust the speed with this dial. So you can turn the fan up, you can turn the fan down, and if you turn the fan all the way to the lowest end, you'll hear it beep, and it turns itself off. Now, what if you've got the fan setting up at the end of your bed and you don't want to get up and adjust it or set the timer, turn it off, maybe turn the light off or something like that? Well, just like the other one, you have a remote control. The remote control tucks in right here in the back. It fits snugly, so when you're moving it around, it won't fall out, but it is easy to take out. Just like the F11, all the features that are on the front of the fan can also be controlled through the remote control. You can turn the lights on and off. You can do the oscillation. You can set the sleep timer. All the features that are on the front of the fan, you could do with this remote control. Again, what I really like about this is I won't lose it. I've got so many remotes. I've got remotes for my LED lights in the van. I have a remote for my TV that's in there. I put a Roku in there. So I have so many remotes. They're always sliding around. I'm always trying to keep them in place. So I really like that you can store that all in one place. Now, another thing that this comes with is 3 tent stakes. It comes with 3 metal stakes, and there are holes in the bottom of the tripod legs down here. So if you're out and maybe it's going to be a windy day or something like that, you can just drive those down in and it won't fall over, obviously. So that's a nice thing that they've included. It does have the flip up handle because I think the fan mechanism is the same mechanism. So if you want to carry it around, this flips up, makes it easy to carry. There is a hook that pops out on the bottom of this one. It's pretty tight the first couple of times you do it. So I actually had to get something to pry the hook out. But if you wanted to take this off of the tripod, turn it upside down and hang it from something, just like the, I'll show you on the F11 here, because this one I've already got popped out. But so they have these hooks on the bottom of them. And so if you had like an overhang or something like that, you wanted to hang it, it works perfectly fine upside down as well. And like I just showed you, you can adjust this. So if you're sitting, you've got it and you're down or higher, whatever you need, especially if it's upside down, this is really handy to be able to adjust that. And you can turn this manually. You don't have to just use the button. Now, let me tell you about 2 use case scenarios. The first one is last night, I went down to the riverfront down here. I was sitting down there. I took a chair down there, just watching the river. You can see the fish and everything like that, but it is muggy. I am in West Virginia right now on a road trip, and not gonna lie, last night it was pretty muggy. And so I took this down, set it up right by right by my chair actually, and I had it turned on. Oh man, it was so enjoyable. I really enjoyed that. Now I am staying right now in a tiny house that a friend of mine owns, and I think I'm just staying here for a few days. And last night, now we are pretty far out, as you might imagine. And last night when I was starting to get ready for bed, I heard a sound and the power went out. I texted my friend. I said, hey, the power went out. He said, well, that happens sometimes. Sometimes trees fall and they take out power lines. They'll probably have it fixed in a few hours. I mean, I was ready for bed. The air conditioning in this place kicked off. It started getting hot and it was nighttime, so it was completely dark. I already had this. I had this sitting out on the front porch. I just brought this in. I turned on the LED light. I turned on the fan where it was blowing over the bed. It was perfect and it was a lifesaver. So if you're out camping and you don't have access to power, this battery will run this fan for a long time. I believe on the lowest setting, it will run the fan for about 60 hours. On the highest setting, it will run it for about 11 hours. Now, the more things you have turned on, the more battery you're going to use. So if you're using the oscillating feature, if you're using the lights barely take up any power at all, but so if you turn on every single thing and turn it all on high, obviously the battery is not going to last as long as if you are, you have it on low. And I had the lights on low. Now I am in literally a tiny house. I think this is 8 by 24. I had this by my bed. I turn on that LED light. I mean, it was lighting up so bright. And in the middle of the night, I had to go to the bathroom. I got up, I just turned the fan around. It lit up the entire room. I mean, and again, that was with the light on low. So on bright, I don't know, maybe if you need to see stuff on the moon, I mean, it is super bright. So let's talk about the difference in price real quick. This fan, I believe the MSRP on Amazon normal price is about $99, which I think is about $20 more than this fan. So what are you getting for your extra $20? You're getting the tripod. Basically, you're getting a slightly different form factor with the vertical battery. I gotta tell you, in pictures, I didn't think I would like the vertical battery as much as I like this one. I mean, this one seems like it would be more sturdy, and it probably is, but this one is super sturdy. It's sturdier than it looks in the pictures and on the videos. I mean, not that I need to be punching it, but I mean, it's plenty sturdy. So you're getting the tripod. I mean, that's the big thing. And again, this slightly different form factor. So the battery is the same. It's 20,000 milliamps, I believe. They are coming out with a new version with 30,000 milliamp battery. So you can check Ogery's website, but right now, 20,000 battery, 20,000 milliamp battery, same. The fan is the same, the handle. You do have that hook, so you can hook them both. So really basically what you're getting is this tripod. So again, if you're using this more for outdoor situations, or more, I think for I don't want to say permanent, but more long-term, right? Like if you're going down and you want to set something up for a few hours, you know, if I had taken this down there, I would have to, there's no way I could put it up high enough to blow air on my face when I was sitting out in camping chairs. So that's where this one comes in handy. Now, Ogery, along with sending me this fan, they've sent me a bunch of discount codes. I will put those down in the description, so be sure to check those because they have some pretty deep discounts. I know on Prime Day, this thing is like 40-something% off, which is a really, really good deal. I think on Prime Day right now, it's like $50-something. It's almost half off, so that's a huge, huge bargain for this thing. So I like the Ogery F21. I like the F11 too. They just kind of have two different purposes. This one will stay in my van. I use it all the time. I used it on the trip. I used it the other night when I was camping in the van, so I will do that. But whenever I go camping, I set up my camping chairs, I go stuff like that, I'll pull out the F21. I think it's more suited for setting up, you know, at a campsite, when you're in chairs, when you're at a table, picnic table, stuff like that. So anyway, check out the discounts and the links. If you're in the market for a fan, both of these are pretty rugged, pretty heavy duty, and I am using them and I do like them. So, hey, thanks for watching this little quick video on BigRobsVan. I've got a whole nother video ready to go about my trip out here to West Virginia. 1,000 miles in BigRobsVan. Did everything go right? No, mostly it went right. So check out that video and check out these fans. Thanks for watching.